Most people believe their credit score only matters when they apply for something big. A loan, a credit card, a mortgage. But what if I told you? Some of the most unexpected places are quietly judging your financial reliability long before you ever apply for a loan. What if one of those places is something you use every single day? Your phone plan. Because behind that simple monthly bill, behind that unlimited data offer, behind that $0 down device upgrade, there is a silent decision being made. Can we trust this person to pay us back? And that decision is often based on your credit profile, not just your score, but your behavior, your risk level, and your financial patterns. The reality is this: your mobile carrier is not just selling you a service, it is extending risk. And the moment risk enters the picture, credit enters the conversation. That's why some people walk in and get approved instantly, while others are asked for deposits, pushed into prepaid, or denied financing without a clear explanation. It's not random, it's not luck, it's credit positioning. At Wise Consultant, this is exactly the kind of hidden credit layer we break down, because most people only realize it exists after they get blocked, delayed, or downgraded. And by then, the advantage is already gone. So before you choose your next phone plan, before you upgrade your device, before you assume it's just a simple bill, you need to understand what's really happening behind the scenes. Because once you see it clearly, you stop reacting and you start controlling the outcome. Why your carrier cares about your credit. The first shock: your phone can be a credit product. Most people think a phone plan is simple. Pick a carrier, pick a device, pay the monthly bill, done. But that is only true on the surface. The moment you step into postpaid service, device financing, or a plan that includes a subsidized phone, the carrier is no longer just selling you connectivity. It is also deciding whether you are a credit risk. Verizon openly frames credit checking as part of the process of joining its service, and AT&T says that when customers move from prepaid into wireless postpaid service, the company checks credit. T-Mobile does the same on its business side with a soft credit check that has no impact on credit score to verify identity and determine eligibility for service financing. That is the part people miss. Your phone carrier is not just asking, do you want unlimited data? It is also asking, can we trust you with service today and payment tomorrow? And that question matters because modern phone plans often include more than service. They include device installment plans, line expansions, wearables, tablets, and other add-ons that create exposure for the carrier. AT&T's own support page says that if you get a new device when switching to wireless, it may have to be on an installment plan. Verizon's credit and deposit pages show that a customer may have a security deposit tied to the service relationship, and that satisfactory payment history can lead to a refund later. In other words, carriers are using your credit behavior to manage how much risk they take when they hand you a line or a phone. Why carriers do this? This is not random. Carriers have huge upfront costs. They subsidize devices, spread payments over time, and carry risk if a customer stops paying. That is why the credit check exists. It helps the company decide whether to offer a plan, require a deposit, or allow equipment financing. And if the carrier decides the profile is too risky, the customer may be pushed toward prepaid instead of postpaid. That difference matters a lot because prepaid is the escape hatch. Verizon says its prepaid service has no annual contracts, no credit checks, and no deposit. AT&T says the same thing about AT&T prepaid. No annual contracts and no credit checks. T-Mobile's Connect by T-Mobile prepaid plans also state that there are no credit checks and no annual contract. So the industry is telling you something very clearly. Credit matters most when the carrier is taking risk on you. If the carrier is not taking much risk, the credit barrier disappears. That is why prepaid is so powerful for people rebuilding, resetting, or simply refusing to overpay for a plan that is tied to their credit profile. The hidden ranking system behind the service. There is another layer most people never think about. Not all carriers treat new customers the same. Some customers walk in and get the best financing terms right away. Others are asked for stronger verification, deposits, or more conservative plan options. That is because carriers are quietly sorting people into risk categories. And once you understand that, the entire experience makes more sense. If your score is strong, you may get more flexibility. If your score is weak or thin, you may be pushed into a stricter setup. If your history is messy, the system becomes more cautious. That is why this topic hits harder than it looks. A phone plan is not just a utility anymore. It can behave like a miniature financial product. The credit history logic that applies to other services is visible here too. The FTC says companies can check your credit history for service decisions, and that a better credit history can make it easier to get services while a poor one can make it harder. The comeback route most people ignore. Now here's where the story gets interesting. The system does not just block people, it also offers a pathway back in. T-Mobile's smartphone equality program rewards qualifying prepaid customers after 12 consecutive on-time payments. The program says customers can get $0 down on select devices, no credit check, and no impact on credit score when moving to eligible postpaid benefits. That is huge, because it shows the carrier is watching your payment behavior closely and rewarding consistency over time. That is the deeper lesson. A carrier may start by looking at your credit score, but over time, it also watches your payment discipline. In other words, your history can open doors even if your score is not perfect. And that means you are not trapped. You are being measured, which means you can be improved. At Wisee Consultant, that is the exact lens we want people to use. Not panic, not confusion, not guesswork, but positioning. Because the same system that screens you can also reward you when you prove consistency. How to win the carrier credit game. The smart move. Stop guessing, start positioning. If your carrier is going to look at your credit, then the question is not whether you should care. The question is how you prepare. Because once you understand the rules, you can move from being a surprised applicant to a prepared one. And that is where the advantage begins. If you want the easiest path, prepaid is the cleanest route. Verizon Prepaid says there are no credit checks. AT&T Prepaid says there are no credit checks. T-Mobile's Connect by T-Mobile says there are no credit checks. That means if your credit is damaged, thin, or you simply do not want the carrier looking into your profile, prepaid can be a practical way to get service without the extra friction. That is the first move. Choose the structure that matches your profile. Do not force yourself into a credit-heavy setup if a simpler one fits your situation better. Understand the difference between prepaid and postpaid. This one can save you a lot of frustration. Prepaid means you pay ahead and usually avoid the credit gate. Postpaid means the company fronts you service and bills you later, which is where credit checks and deposits can come into play. Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile all make this distinction clearly in their own materials. If you want simplicity, prepaid is often the cleaner answer. If you want financing and premium perks, postpaid may be worth it. But if you choose postpaid, you should know exactly what you are stepping into, because once the carrier takes on more risk, it will want more protection. And that protection can mean a credit check, a deposit, or stricter eligibility. Your phone carrier is not just selling a plan. It is often evaluating a pattern of payment, a pattern of reliability, a pattern of risk. And that means your score is not the only thing that matters. Your behavior matters. Your structure matters. Your timing matters. That is the real message behind this topic. You can either let the carrier control the outcome, or you can understand the system and move smarter. That is how you ace it. That is how you avoid surprise rejection. That is how you keep control. And that is exactly the kind of practical credit strategy we build around at Wisee Consultant. If you want more sharp, real-world credit breakdowns like this, follow Wisee Consultant and keep your next approval move one step ahead. Wisee Consulting Enterprise. We could help you in such.